Hey guys, Boris with BC Motorsports here. I got a 2004-2005 Bentley Continental GT, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to program replacement keys. It's probably more cost effective if you just buy the tools necessary to do it and just do it yourself, but it's a pretty simple process. So the biggest thing is going to be to pull your PIN code, and you'll need, well, like right here I have a KM100 by Autel, and this will pull the PIN code from the immobilizer system. Now as you go in here, and you'll see that we actually don't have a Bentley option, but as some people may know, Volkswagen actually bought out Bentley back in 1998, so I'd say most of the parts anymore these days are Volkswagen or interchangeable with Volkswagen. So instead of going down to Volkswagen, I'm actually going to go to Audi. Well, I'll back up here if you guys aren't too familiar with this scan tool. So it's plugged in currently to the OBD setting, or into the OBD port. And this is the home screen. I'm going to go to IMMO. I'm going to click on Audi. I'm going to go to manual selection, not auto selection, because remember, this is not an Audi, this is a Bentley. And I'm going to go down to the A8. 97 through 2003 are only option available. And we're going to click yes. Now we're going to go to control unit, immobilizer. And it says automatically obtain PIN/CS code from ECM. I'm going to click that, and it's going to start its thing. Now this PIN code that it's pulling, this is so that you could go into your other scan tool and do the login information for the immobilizer system, or the comfort access or access system. Okay, it says to turn off the ignition for 5 seconds and then turn on the ignition. Okay, then 5 seconds. Now this tool right here generally runs about $450 to $500. So, you know, it's not a cheap tool, but if you were to take your car over to the Bentley dealership, I'm guessing they're going to charge you significantly more than that just to sell you a key and program it. I don't know exactly how much, but I'm just assuming, as I've seen prices for parts for this vehicle where the windshield wipers alone are $120. So it's going to be a good guess of mine that a replacement key fob, getting the key cut, and then programmed to the vehicle, I'm just going to shoot from the hip and say probably $1,000, where you could get this thing for say $450, a Volkswagen or Audi key fob, aftermarket one, and then also what would you call this, a shell, a nice looking shell that looks like a Bentley shell. You can get all these aftermarket ones for not too bad of a price. I mean, a lot cheaper than the dealership. And then the only thing you'd have to do is, obviously this comes as a blank key, but you'll have to get this cut. Now, some locksmiths do have the capability. I have the capability of cutting the keys myself, but you'll have to take the key and get it cut. After it's cut, then you could program it to the vehicle. But as you can see, it's done, and there's our PIN number and our CS code, but the PIN number is the only one we care about. So from here, you take a picture or you memorize the PIN number, and then I'll be right back and I'll show you guys the next step. Alright guys, so I have my Autel Ultra plugged in. You don't need this high of a tool. You could do it just about with anyone that is able to read the modules. So I already have this one saved, so I'll go into Bentley Diagnostics. Sorry for the glare here. So now it's connected to the vehicle. Okay, from here we're going to go and find our access and start authorization. We're going to go inside that module. Next, we're going to go down to Security Access Login, and this is where that PIN comes in. So you're going to go to 5SN, click OK, and then from here you can see I already have my PIN right here. So I'm going to click on my PIN, but you just type it in since your guys won't be auto-filled. Click OK. This is going to grant you permission to access that module. So now that we have logged in, you're going to go into adaptation and go to channel 21. Channel 21. Now that we're all in, you can see that there's currently 2 keys stored, which I have one in the ignition and one right here. So I've already programmed these, but I'll program them again just to show you guys the process. So from here, you're going to go to Set New Value. Now, I will forewarn you, when you do this, it will erase all keys currently active. So make sure that you guys have a good working key. It will erase it, but you will reinstall it during this process. So put in however many keys you want. Click OK. The value is set. Click yes. Now you can see it says system is learning. So we're going to put our key and just turn it. We're just turning it right now. There you go. As soon as it does that, take the key out or unlock it, take the key out, put the next key in, stick it in, and turn it to the on. Just hold it in the on position. As you can see, it recognized that key. Go ahead and pull the key out. Wait 5-10 seconds. And now take the key back and stick it back in. As you can see, you heard the steering column unlock. And now start it up. You can see that now works. Shut it off. Take your other key, stick it in, and you can see both keys work. Now, like I said, these keys were programmed, but during this process, it eliminates all keys from the system. And now you have 2 programmed keys, or however many keys you want. But like I said, you do have to get them cut first, and then just a lot of the mid-grade scan tools, they can access this module, the access/start authorization module. Then, like I said, you have to do your security access login, that's where you bring in your PIN code, adaptation, channel 21, set your new value, and then it will put you into the learning process of the keys. And that's it, guys. I mean, the process is a lot simpler than what it seems. Just remember, this is mostly a Volkswagen, so Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, and Bentley, and there was a couple other ones, I think Lambo possibly too. They all work the same. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to comment in the bottom.